So, welcome to another Amazon monthly update. This is for the month, I guess over the last month, we're now towards the end of June. So, we're going to update you on new things that we're seeing on Amazon, along with Mansoor Nourozi, who I'm sure you've seen on these calls before, Director of Advertising Partner at Incrementum Digital. So, welcome. Thanks, Mansoor.
Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone.
Let's go over what's new and exciting that we've seen on Amazon.
So, June 26, 2025, let's start. Well, the main report I would say is the Prime Day 2025. It would be July 8th to 11th. And unlike other Prime Days, it's going to be 4 days, not 2 days anymore. We have actually sent the message to our clients in terms of what would be our strategy pre-Prime Day and during Prime Day and after Prime Day in terms of the bid optimization, in terms of the budget and bids. But it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out to be just 4 days Prime Day.
Yeah, to see, what days 3 and 4 are like, if it really just like drops in terms of like sales, right? If people get fatigued, like they already bought a lot of the stuff, or if it's an opportunity for people who missed out on stuff, to be able to
Right,
still get them on those days. I always find that I end up seeing like some post or something on social media, and it's maybe a day after, and the deal's gone already. So I think you'll see that, especially as like creators are promoting things. And actually, I think TikTok is running like a week of deals around that same time, I'm pretty sure. So that should also drive, I think, also activity for Amazon, for people
right,
to compare and shop and check things out of what's happening around Prime Day. So generally, our philosophy is if you're running deals or discount, like a prime discount, you you know increase slightly the budget a couple days before or a few days before, double the budget around there, or maybe even more around the first day, and then you make adjustments from there, right? Like if you want to
right.
keep going the second day based on how sales are, this year will be third and fourth day, or if you need to start like cutting that budget down, and then kind of bringing it back to your pre-Prime Day budgets for after.
Right.
Other things, obviously, having like retargeting turned on is a good thing for all that traffic, especially if you have like, you know, consumable products, etc. You want to bring those people back, but like retargeting is good strategy to, take advantage of all the traffic that did not convert on Prime Day to get people to come back also.
Yeah, also it's very important to like pay attention to the like you have two buckets. Products with deals, product with no deals. If your product have deals, you will have probably great sales and great increase in sales. If your product doesn't have the deal, you got to be very careful. And we usually even recommend for the product with deals, we increase the budget around 20%, even pre-Prime Day, few days before Prime Days, because people are window shopping, adding to cart, searching. They are doing their research to purchase during the Prime Day. But if you don't have that deal for the Prime Day, doesn't make sense to increase your budget. Even we might decrease the budget. We recommend decreasing budget pre-Prime Day because you don't want to get clicks and add to cart, and then they come in Prime Day and they see, okay, there's no deal. So that's that. And also our increase, generally we recommend increasing budget across the board, but more for products with deals rather than with no deals. But generally increasing budget for all the products is good because we have more traffic. I think my prediction is that day one, as usual, will have the highest increase. Day two is the second highest, and day three and four will be lower than
Right.
day two. That's my prediction, but we will see because we don't know what would be the behavior of the customers.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that's that. Next one is in some accounts, I see this forecasting demand. If you go to FBA inventory under the sales summary and click on detail, there's an interesting
Mm.
graph that Amazon is showing. And here you can see the historical this week, and you could change this. By default, this is for, I think, 4 weeks, but you could go up to 40 weeks of data. And
Hmm.
Amazon shows you that historical data based on 52 weeks data. Which is good, pretty good. I think it shows you what Amazon thinks it could be your sales forecast. Also, data comes from Amazon. I believe they have a better forecasting and they are using more data points. And also they are, of course, implementing the events. And my assumption is that Amazon soon is going to have more complex like recommendation about the inventory, about the sales for forecast. It's a simple graph, but I'm assuming that you are going to get more comprehensive data in the future about the forecast.
Mansoor, so according to this, they're predicting significantly lower Prime Day sales on this account than the previous year.
Not necessarily, because the orange one that you see is the last year,
Oh, I
right?
see. Okay. I was looking at the blue as the last year
No, no, blue is the forecast, and
forecast. Okay.
it shows you a range,
Right.
and
I see.
this is actually a good feature that they overlay the historical data so you could compare.
Right. Right. So they're predicting significant increase
Right,
from the previous year for
increase.
which is
And
interesting.
yeah, it's also interesting here that I can't recall if the Prime Day last year what date was it, but here it shows
It's
it
earlier, that's why.
earlier. That's why. So even they have implemented this,
Right.
which interestingly, this is a screenshot from a month ago. So I didn't notice this, but seems like
Right.
from that time they knew it's gonna be earlier.
Right. You can get the Prime Day date.
Yeah, I
By looking at
guess.
the
I think so. I think so.
it makes
I
sense.
don't know how meaningful it is in this scenario. Is it we could rely on that or not? But seems
Right.
like it is aligning with now. You
Right.
can. So
Anyway, we kind of always know when Prime Day is going to be around, so it's not super helpful,
right,
but yeah.
I know. So yeah,
Okay.
it is under FBA inventory, which is pretty good. And the other thing that I really liked is that you could compare your pricing with top competitors directly from inventory dashboard. So if you go to all inventory dashboards, you click on this view reference price. If you go there for every product, you can see that. Brings you here that you could click on edit similar products. Let me go to
Oh,
next slide.
that's
You
very good.
add up to 5 products of your competition. So what you see is their sales rank and their pricing, right? So you add your competition up to 5. And when it is added, every time you click on reference point, it
Hmm.
says that what is the minimum price and median price among those 5 competitors. You can click on match and change your pricing based on that.
Right. Of course, Amazon would love a race to the bottom in the
I
pricing,
know, I
and want
know.
to match your price, but yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it is. It's good. A very quick overview of how your competitors are
Right.
doing.
Pricing.
This one is again interesting. Some of these features that Amazon is adding, I really love them. This one is you could set performance alerts for your ASINs directly from business report. So if you go to your business report, you will see this performance alerts.
Hmm.
And from here, you could create up to 5 alert groups. Under each group, for instance, this is one group that I created.
Hmm.
Under each group, you could add up to 10 ASINs that you can follow and set up some conditions. Here, you can see, for instance, I just randomly added here. And you have 5 conditions. Order product sales, you could say decrease or increase by a percentage per week or daily or monthly. Page views, or buy box. If I get the buy box, or if it increases or decreases, unit ordered, and the other one is sales, and the sales. So I think there are 5 conditions. I don't remember what's the last one, but it is pretty good because you can combine these and say, okay, any of these ones, actually, as you can see here, it is or any of these ones that happened, it's going to
Right.
send you an email, like something that actually we are using this app, Seller Sonar, something like
Mhm.
that, to get
Yeah.
some of similar alerts. But this is pretty good, coming directly from Amazon, and hopefully they make this more advanced.
Hmm.
I would go ahead and set it up.
Yeah. And seems like so you could do 5 alert groups, so 50 ASINs, basically.
50 ASINs, yes.
Right. Pretty
50
cool.
ASINs, multiply by, let's say, 5 conditions, so
Right.
500 conditions in total. Yeah,
50, 250.
200, 5 by 50, 250, yes, sorry.
Right.
And then you go to view alerts. When you set it up, it sends you email, and also you go to view alerts, you see all these
All
alerts
the,
here that uh,
right.
is happening.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of these kind of new things in Seller Central that people are not yet paying attention to, right? Like,
Yeah,
know about.
yes. And all of them are good for operation in terms of getting the alerts and alarms that you really need to know. This is, for instance, another one that I love it. I use it personally. And I don't know if you had it before or not, but even if you had it, it was just these. Now you could set inventory alerts for any product.
Hmm.
So if you go to FBA inventory and click on these
Yeah.
3 dots, go to set replenishment alerts,
Hmm.
you could tell Amazon that you want to get an email, then your inventory coverage is, for instance, in this case, for just 8 weeks. If it
Hmm.
drops less than 8 weeks of coverage, Amazon is going to send you a report of, okay, these are the products that getting to the point that to your point of your threshold. So
Mansoor, do you think this is just based on the past history, or do you think like if it's before Prime Day, they're taking that sort of forecast in mind um, on the prediction?
that's a great question. I don't think that's what they are doing, which I hope they
Would.
combine this with the forecast that we
Right.
saw.
Right.
Yeah, the forecast that we saw, because here you can see that it says,
Right.
so yeah, it says based on last 30 days.
Right.
I can't confirm that if it is.
Right. So it seems like it's just a simple calculation.
I'll go and check it out in my account later, because then you set this up. One thing that which is pretty good, when you are going over FBA inventory, on the side there is something like comes up. There's
Hmm.
a note that says send 3,000 units in 10 days, in 20 days. So
Ah,
it is giving you, apart from the email that it's sending you, here when you go there, it mentions that, oh, you got to send this many units in 10 days
right.
or 20 days. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So that's the other one. In the brand analytics, we always had this demographic insights. Now we have
Right.
it in ASIN level. This is just added recently. We never had it. It was in brand level, but right now for any ASIN, you could see what is that.
Customer demographic.
Yes, demographic, which is good. I would say could give you. Well, right now with AI and everything, there are so many ways that you could do this research, but
Right.
it's good directly to see the first party data, and in DSP or sponsored display with some
Hmm.
of the categories, you could use this to be closer to your target audience.
Right. Cool. Okay.
In the Amazon category insight dashboard, that's also a very good update. I don't see this in all accounts. Amazon is rolling out slowly, but we just had, as you know, Amazon category insight shows different categories. What's the order. It shows you the trend for the orders, for the revenue. It's a very great tool for forecasting or understanding the total market.
Hmm.
And we just had this all ASINs. There are two more options here: top grossing and new launched products. Which interestingly, if you go here, the second option shows you the top 10 ASINs based on the revenue in the category. And not only that, it says this top 10 products aggregated sales in the last 12 months, for instance, here is around 29 million, 30 million, and how many units they sold. So it gives you a good idea of what is the market.
Hmm.
And if you're among these top 10, you could get a good idea of, okay, what's happening in the top 10. Plus, you get these trends just among these
Right.
top 10s, to 12 months, 90 days, 30 days, and also some other information like return rate. There are some other information, interesting information as well. Search volume for the keywords, some of the main keywords, and newly launched also pretty good. It shows you the, I believe in the yes, past 6 months,
Hmm.
10 product that they have got launched, what is their revenue and units sold. So in this case, these 10 products, 328,000 in revenue, 15,000 in unit sold. So it is very good. And you can see that they were launched in
Right.
6 months.
Right.
It is a very good, great place to understand the market of if you're launching new product in the market.
Right. And I would say category insights is particularly good, especially when we're trying to understand what's happening in a particular market. One of our clients, one of their products had just less sales from, I think from April to May. The sales went down. And then we go
Right.
into category insights and we see that the entire market sales are down and there's actually
Yeah.
some less search volume. So we can kind of understand, you know, is this unique to them and there's something deeper? Or is this the general market, some seasonality to the market and where the sales are going? So um, this is really helpful to
Yeah.
kind of understand what's going on with it, with your products and also like somewhat of a predictor of seasonality or what happens. And you can also see year over year results, which is great.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
It's just the only not downside, it's the limitation
Patient.
that
Yeah.
you could go as far as not as far as you want to all the
Right.
categories. There are some, so it is, I would say, two levels from each category.
Right.
You could go just two levels down.
Right. Sometimes can't go as deep as you like into a particular,
Yeah.
into a particular product that you have, but overall it's very useful.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is another one that this is a screenshot of the post that you made,
Hmm.
and Amazon post going away. I want you go ahead. It's your post
Oh,
that you had some prediction there as well.
yeah, so Amazon posts are going away and I think one thing we've seen is like in the last, I don't know, probably year, we haven't spoken a lot to clients about, okay, you should do Amazon posts, you should do Amazon posts because we haven't really seen the benefit visibility of it. And Amazon posts is going away. We've seen Amazon try various attempts at sort of like, social media type, um, you know, sort of platforms that they've had. They had before like something called Spark on the app where influencers could post, and brands could post, and they changed that and that's gone. But um, I think they're probably going to lean more into the creator connections, um, and allowing those right now. Creator Connections allows you to work with creators, Amazon influencers, give them a commission, offer them a commission for posting content either on Amazon or off Amazon that's sort of influencer driven. So basically, a lot of the on Amazon content is like they can add videos to your listing where there's like a video carousel, and those videos they earn a commission if somebody watches one of those videos and then buys the product. I think what you're going to see is more things like that. I think you'll see that Amazon will allow you to take the content from the creator connections, from that kind of content that the creators are creating and sort of license it, running ads through it, showing up in the search results, paying a fee for that, and the creator may be earning a commission also on that. So I think you're going to see more of those kind of like TikTok, um, TikTok strategy that creators allow to use. And there still is a place in the platform. Now they have something like interests, which if you have the Amazon app and you go into your like account, you go into your I don't know, like your account page, your card page maybe. There's a place where you can find Amazon interests, and it's like basically based on your products you're interested in, you'll see also creator content there. So Amazon kind of changed it. Yeah. So if you go basically to like I'm in my well, it's blurred, but I'm in my account. If you go to like the little picture of a man where you would see like your main page with your orders,
Mm,
you'll see interests on top. Or if you scroll further down um, to yeah, you'll basically see interests on top. I have it. Um, right, I mean, can unblur, but right on top there, you'll see
right.
interest. If you click on that, that's all, it's AI. Welcome to Interest AI. And you'll be able to describe what you're looking for. And then Amazon will find relevant products for you. And I think you'll also be able to see, um, creator. I think there's also going to be creator content there. But basically now Amazon, I just clicked on an idea that they gave me. Yeah, now Amazon is showing me a bunch of products, and I think that's going to also delve in with future creator content. So it's evolving, but I think there's
It's
going to be more around licensing content and creator content in the search results, and ability to run ads through it as well. I'm hoping that Amazon does more with creator connections. Uh,
nice.
so
Okay. Next one is I'm not sure if we talked about this, but there is this new section in the store that you
mhm.
can create. It's called Product Selector. So what happens here is that you could generate
Oh yeah,
create up to 6 questions,
like a
and
quiz.
for each it's like a quiz, right? Up to
Yeah.
6 questions for each quiz. And for every question, you assign the products that are aligned with that answer, right? Based on the answer, you say, okay, these are the products related to that answer. And based on all these responses, Amazon filters and gives the product which
Yes.
is related to those answers to the customer. Here are some examples that how you could use it. For instance, seasonal deals for Prime Day, direct shoppers to relevant deals based on the budget and interest. Or this one, gift finder, like guide gift selection based on recipient and occasion preferences. So it's a great thing to add if you have a big catalog to kind of help your customers find the product that they are looking for.
Yeah, I'll try to see. Maybe we'll see if we can add to it. I definitely saw a store that had this. It's basically Amazon allowing you to kind of do like a what you would call in the traditional D2C site like a quiz funnel, where based on a customer answering questions, um, they'll get directed like to the right product. And I know that this is kind of like a very effective strategy in just general kind of like online marketing. So I think it's a very interesting thing to test within your store. If I find it during this call, I'll call it out. But
Okay,
I've seen some stores that already have it, which is pretty cool.
awesome. Yeah, it would be great if you can find it. But yeah, this is something that I would recommend testing it and seeing if it can align with your store. Next one is
Right.
audience segment for deals. So nothing crazy here, but I just noticed this audience segment when you're creating the lightning deals, best deals.
Right.
Amazon has added this audience. As of now, there's nothing there. Maybe they just want to say all customers, like Prime Day Prime customers or none. But my hope is that they bring different segment of audiences that we are seeing in ad types as well, or AMC audiences. For instance, new to brand
Right.
customers, right? I want to put my deal in front of new to brand customers, not all customers, or
Right.
people who added to cart. So this might be start of something very interesting. We will see, and also the new deal pricing is in effect, as we discussed before. The deals pricing change, and now all the deals are being calculated based on the new fees.
Right. Yeah, I think this is great. You can, be more targeted in who you're showing deals to.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And the final update that we have is that AI video generation. Amazon has added AI video generation segment in the uh, advertising console, which I think I have it here. So you could either access it directly when you create a sponsored brand, and then when you create a sponsored brand, select the uh, visit page, go to the video, select the video ad, and then you go all the way down to add the video. There is a segment to generate AI video, or just from creative tools, you can see this video builder. And then you are here, you see generate video. I'll show you how it works. But there's another thing that this creative studio is pretty good as well. You could create the videos there, plus images. It is pretty new. There are great things there. My assumption is that they are going to make that something that eventually you will be able to create even more complex videos with different scenes. You add your product and say, okay, here's my first scene, the second scene, third scene, and you stitch
Right.
together a good video. And just to show you some example of the videos, actually, I've got to pause here. I don't know why it's not showing up. I have to go to another screen. Did you happen to find that thing,
Um,
Liran?
I'm searching.
Okay.
But yeah, we saw this feature and then Mansoor went and decided to play with it and you can actually choose like any product. So he created some videos for Zesty Paws pet products. And the end result is like it's not amazing yet, but obviously, we think it's gonna get better. There are probably other platforms that allow you to create better video. But you know, it could be that you can stitch a few of those scenes together and create like a sponsor brand, video. Yeah, I think I do. I think I'm about to find. I think I'm about to find a store that has it. So let me.
There you go. So product selector here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
So
to
yes,
make
yeah. So it's like, what do you want to do? I want to decorate. I want to do. So let's say I want to decorate my,
okay.
and then next it asks
Uh,
you. Yeah.
yeah, so you could add images as well. It could be just
Right.
questions, or it could be with images. So we had our first selection. Next is that what do you want to do? Let's say pictures, frames hanging, let's say frames. And based on that, we get
Right. So,
all the products that are related to that answer.
yeah. Um, yeah, and there's a couple other stores that I'm finding that have it as well. Here's another one. Let me send you, or let's see. Yeah, this one I think is, well, I don't know. Let me send you this. I'm not sure if this is part of it or not. Take a look. Because yeah, product selector. Actually, actually click on the product selector. Yeah, this page. And I guess they set it up like this, but
Yeah,
um
it should be that, because oh no,
yeah,
this just
exactly.
goes
Look at the place selector. They have the other page right next to it, right next to on the menu. the place selector, just go to the main homepage. So I guess maybe they just set this up and they called the page. Um,
Right. No,
if
I don't think this is that.
no,
I'm assuming this is,
I don't think this
yeah,
is that either.
right. But yeah, I think we got we get the idea, and I wanted to also show this
Yes.
video. So it is generating, but what happens is that when you select a product, Amazon, the AI is gonna go and choose two of your images from the listing, as you see here, right? And you could, after Amazon select it, you could remove and replace it with any image that you want. It could be from your listing, or you could upload it from there. You add the logo and generate. But let's see the example of this. So this is a simple one that just shows the product. This one is based on this image. So you can see it's very interesting that even the person is very similar. The dog, the person is similar.
Right. Right.
And apart from that, what you could do, you could add and change the stakes, right? We see here
Right.
scene one. We were discussing about the fact that probably soon we are going to see in Creative Studio, we are going to
Right.
be able to create different scenes and kind of connect them together.
Right. Pretty basic for now, but it's
Right.
good direction of where things are going.
Okay, I would say
That's it.
that's all the updates for today. Yes.
Okay, amazing. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can also reach out to us through our website or directly to me or Mansoor on LinkedIn, social media. And yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. And wish you, if you're seeing this before Prime Day, successful Prime Day. And thanks for watching this month's update. We look forward to doing another one next month. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Mansoor.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Bye.